Yes guys, what is going on, and welcome to another video here on my channel. So before you think this video is me exposing my not natty status, that is not the case. I am natural, always been natural. This is not what this video is about at all. Today, I want to be real with you. We're on a massive journey here. We've come so far and I can't wait to see where the future is going to take us. And having said that, I want you guys to all be a part of my journey on a personal level. So what do you guys think of when you think of a fitness influencer? Extreme levels of discipline, training hard constantly, eating healthy all the time? Well, today I'm going to be showing you what a lot of fitness influencers want. And that's not to say all fitness influencers, but a lot of them. A lot of them will post their workout routines, healthy diets and schedules, and in order for them to get you to invest into them, they'll paint a picture of a perfect life. Now, what I want to share with you guys today is what life is like for me, and I'm sure a lot of fitness influencers, but they just don't want to say it because they want to make everyone seem like they're perfect. But I feel like it shouldn't be that way. You guys should be connected to the journey in every aspect. So I want to go through the experiences that I go through and how I deal with them. Now, I do want to start off by saying that I do work extremely hard. I train very, very hard. I have been training for an extremely long time. I'm extremely passionate about it. I love it. So straight away, maybe not all of you can relate to me because of my love for training, because a lot of people won't love training. They'll be doing it more so because they know they have to keep fit and healthy. But I hope that you guys do love training as much as I do. But I want you to still understand that with my love for training still comes with all the downsides as well. So let's start with a big point. Do I ever feel like not going to the gym? Absolutely. Like I said, I love working out and I'm generally always extremely motivated to work out because of the love for the gym. But there's days where I work long hours, I've filmed a lot of content, I'm tired. Those days, motivation can be difficult regardless of your love for the gym. Like, I do have them days where I feel like just sitting on the sofa and not going. It is literally normal on any level to think like that. And typically the way I get through that feeling, which has kind of become like second nature now in a sense, but I remind myself of like how good I feel after a workout. And you'll hear so many people say that. It's like, oh, I didn't want to go to the gym, but I knew I had to. And after I went, I felt amazing. And that is literally what it is a lot of the time. You know, I know no matter how I feel at the time of not wanting to go, that feeling won't be there after I go. And I know that's easier said than done, because at that time you don't feel like going. Sometimes nothing can make you go, but it is always worth it, and you know it is. But then truthfully, when I feel like that, there is no magic recipe or trick to get you to just appear at a gym. There's no little motivational video that I can give you that will put you into a trance and go, oh, I'm going to the gym. Ultimately, you just have to have the willpower. You have to push yourself to get up and go. So I'm now at a point where the debate in my mind doesn't go on as much, because ultimately I know I'm gonna go. Like, I've been doing this for so long now, and I've had that feeling of maybe not wanting to go so many times and just ended up going anyway because I've pushed through it, that I don't really fight with myself. I kind of like, I'll just skip all the nonsense and just go. So I'll maybe procrastinate for a little bit, but then I'll just end up going to the gym. But I know that's something that a lot of people struggle with, is just generally the motivation to go all the time. So that's why I wanted you guys to understand that even though you may aspire to have a physique like mine or like someone else in the fitness industry, it's not because, yes, we do work hard for it, we do work out, but that feeling of you know, at times not having the motivation to go to the gym, we experience that as well. And ultimately it's the willpower that pushes us over the line. That's what I want to give to you guys, is that it is hard for us and it's hard for you. We're all on the same journey, but right now the difference may just be that I'm just saying I'm gonna go, and that is what you guys need to do as well. But it's not like we never feel that feeling. We're not blessed with like this power to just always want to go to the gym and always want to work out. I mean, there are times when we don't, and we just all got to push through it. Now, I'm sure you're all sitting there thinking, I bet he never puts chocolate near his mouth. I bet he never eats McDonald's, KFC. Well, you are wrong, my friend. In fact, I love a little bit of that here and there. Maybe there more so than here. I get cravings a lot, just like anyone else. I'm not superhuman. Now, I just want to jump in here to say that I'm not sitting here claiming that my physique is like the most ultimate elite physique, but I would like to think a lot of people are here because they're inspired by my journey and my passion for the gym. So that is why I am explaining to you in the way that I am. It's not an arrogance to think that I've got the ultimate physique, because I know for a fact I don't. But equally, I do work hard. I'm proud of my physique. So for me, that's just a reflection of my hard work. But the battle for me to resist those cravings for those foods is as hard as anyone. And sometimes I willingly lose the battle. But I don't really want to call it losing the battle, because I believe anything you do in life is about balance. And at the end of the day, things like chocolate, things like McDonald's, we love it. And we want to be able to enjoy it from time to time. You know, just because it's not the best thing doesn't mean that we shouldn't get to have it at certain points in our life. See, a lot of fitness influencers that I've watched over the years, they never take you into that side of, you know, eating when they want a McDonald's and they have a McDonald's, you know, unless they're doing like an eating challenge. It's all very well concealed that part of them exists, and I'm guilty of it as well. I don't post on my channel me, you know, eating McDonald's and stuff, but I wanted to use this video today as an opportunity to tell you that I do eat unhealthy meals occasionally. But I appreciate, and what everyone needs to appreciate, is that obviously overdoing it can lead to health issues, can make you gain weight, and especially if you're not exercising and you're having all these things all the time, it's never going to be a good thing. Me and you both know that. But in terms of the craving itself, it's there all the time. Like, again, like I said with the not wanting to go gym aspect, I'm not blessed with this ability to never get a craving. I get the craving. You just have to learn to push through. It's all about willpower. And if you work hard, you know, and you're committed to the good stuff for a long period of time, you can enjoy the bad stuff from time to time. But I wouldn't even say it's bad, because if you're doing the right things, you should just be looking at it as a matter of enjoyment and not as something that's gonna affect your health or your life. Now, I wanna talk about sleep. I think sleep's very, very important. Obviously, it is important for fueling your training, your life in general. You know, how well you sleep can, you know, impact your day massively on any level. So I want you guys to know that, you know, me as someone who's a fitness influencer, I would say, I stay up late sometimes. You know, I can't switch off. I can't get to sleep at a reasonable time in order to make sure that by the time I have to wake up, I've had my 8 hours. Because everybody says, oh, you need to get your 7-8 hours sleep. And sometimes you're at home in bed, but you just struggle to get those 7-8 hours sleep. There are obviously methods you can do to help wind down and help switch off. I've tried them, and sometimes they just don't work. If your mind's in overdrive, it can be really hard to kind of overcome that. I do obviously make a conscious effort to try and get as much sleep as possible because of how much I work, how much I train. But there are times when it just doesn't work out like that. A lot of fitness influencers talk about their routines and they talk about what time they wake up, but they don't bring you into the times when they can't fall asleep, which I can literally almost guarantee you happens a lot of the time. Maybe because of stress, maybe their mind's in overdrive for whatever reason. Could be work related, it might not be a stressful reason, but they might be excited about something. The times when in the morning, when they're waking up, when they don't want to wake up, because those things exist. It's not a fitness influencer's life who may look great from the external perspective. It isn't all easy stuff. It's not because we're wired to be the perfect person. I mean, there may be some rare like exceptions, but we are all the same. We all have these abilities to be a certain way and feel a certain way. Like we all may feel like not waking up some days in terms of like we want to lie in, you know, but we understand that we have to get up and get going. And what separates, you know, ultimately whether you're going to get that physique or not get that physique is your ability to push through that feeling. But you know, these influencers that are like, I love waking up at 5 a.m. Let me tell you about my experience waking up at 5 a.m. Now, I don't know why I said it so aggressively, because initially I loved it. Like I was waking up early, I felt great for like being up before everyone else. Like, I was doing something before the rest of the world was. Like, it was still dark outside when I first started doing it. So I was like, this is great. I was so much more productive like through the rest of the day. But I got to a stage where I realized it was unsustainable, especially as a young guy waking up at 5 a.m. Now, my job at the moment as a personal trainer, I still have clients late sometimes. So, you know, I was finishing work late. I was hardly having any time to wind down. On top of that, if I ever had a night where I couldn't sleep as well, you know, I wasn't getting enough sleep, and I was training first thing when I was waking up at 5 a.m. So I wasn't, you know, really ready for that type of session. And let's say when it gets to the weekend as well, you know, I didn't want to sacrifice doing anything like and not going out at all, or, you know, even staying out past midnight, let's say. But let's imagine it gets to the weekend and you're used to Monday to Friday waking up at 5 a.m. As soon as you've woken up at 5 a.m. on the Friday morning, and let's say you've stayed up till midnight on the Friday night, and then the next day you wake up at 8 a.m. because you've had a little bit of a lie-in, and then on Saturday you maybe don't go out but you stay at home and you don't fall asleep till about 11:30, wake up till 8. Well, you just had 8.5 hours of good sleep. Now you're expected to fall asleep at 9 p.m. that night in order to wake up at 5 a.m. the following day. It was just completely unsustainable on a consistent basis. I did feel great for it, but I can't sit here and convince you guys that it was so easy for me to do and that I could do it for the rest of my life, because I couldn't, because I don't do it every day anymore. I haven't done it for a few weeks now at that early. I have gone a few times at 6 a.m. and 6:30, but 5 a.m. I was literally getting to the gym for 5:15, literally waking up, rolling out of bed, brushing my teeth, pre-workout in, to the gym. It just wasn't sustainable. So those people that say, I love waking up at 5 a.m, I'm sure they have their days where they realize it doesn't really always work out like that. You know, ultimately, I'm a young guy, you know, I'm 22. I want to enjoy life. I want to be successful. I want to go on loads of holidays. I do want to party as well. I don't want to hide that from you guys. I want to go out and enjoy myself. Alcohol-wise, I've never been a big drinker, but that's not to say that I've never been drunk. I have, of course I have. And again, in that aspect, I would say everything in moderation. Like, enjoy yourself, you know, go out, have fun. You only have one life and you just have to live it. But again, relate alcohol to everything else we've spoken about. And if so, even less of a scale, because obviously I would say alcohol is something, I mean, eating and training and exercising is obviously something to be very conscious of, and not training and not eating junk food all the time. But with alcohol as well, I just feel like you should be extremely careful with how much you're having. You know, you just want to really not overdo it in a sense. But by all means, enjoy yourself, have a drink, you know, party. If you're gonna get drunk, get drunk. I'm not even gonna hide from the words, because it is what it is. We're all gonna do it at some point. We all like to do it, it's fun, and that's just the way it is. But I'm not encouraging you to go and do it, but I just want everyone to understand that I do that from time to time, and that I know everyone else is gonna do it, but you just have to understand that life is about balance. You know, work hard. This is me right now. I work hard 6-7 days a week. Even on my rest days, I go and do an active recovery. I do cardio at the gym. I eat really well pretty much all the time, especially now I'm cutting for summer, as you would have seen from my other videos. But like, I do have a meal that I enjoy. I don't want to refer to it as a cheat meal, because I feel like that refers to it as being like a bad thing, and that you're punishing yourself with dieting and kind of rewarding yourself with a bad meal. It's not that, it's just something I want to do because I enjoy it, and I do it in moderation. And I do occasionally go out with my friends, I have fun, and that is that. I want to enjoy life, and we all want to enjoy life, and that is why I have done this video today. It was here for you guys to understand that I don't live a perfect life. The physique I've achieved isn't through living a perfect life with no struggle at all. And to achieve a great physique, it isn't about sacrificing your whole life for health and fitness. 5 a.m. wake ups, cold showers, I mean, even seeing people eating raw meat, for goodness sake. This is real life, okay? And what I can say I am as a fitness influencer to you guys watching me is, I am a person who wants to inspire and share a real journey with millions of people through my love and passion for exercising. Now guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really wanted to make this video because I really wanted to get my point across. I really wanted you guys to be connected fully to my journey, because I really see the vision now, guys. I see where we're going. You guys have been unbelievable with all the support. Please keep it coming. Please subscribe to my channel. Share this video with someone that you think needs to see it, needs to understand that the fitness influencer doesn't live a perfect life and what it actually is all like. Make sure you smash that like button if you did enjoy it. Comment down below what video you want to see next, and keep doing this. But yeah, follow me on all my socials. Guys, big love to you all. We have got some very, very exciting things come up, and I cannot wait for you all to be on the journey with me. So I will see you all in the next video.